All right, I want this breakdown to be mainly about the Texans because
Same.
And Brevin from the Texans said this, and I thought this was awesome. He said the best thing that happened to us last year, and the Texans didn't know it at the time, was Lovie Smith beating the Colts in the game of the year. Because, the guys are feeling in that locker room like they got the right guy. And the numbers back it up. But more than anything, the tape backs it up. And, I just thought, and by the way, the Jags on the other side of things didn't address the Key departure, Arden Key, who's like your second best rusher. He goes to Tennessee. He's playing pretty well. You don't address that. Jag special teams were bad, the whole thing. But again, Texans, you go in there, you have the ball for a bunch of time in the first quarter. I don't know. It's not like they had it for 10 minutes, but they had when you go on the road with a young quarterback, you want to settle in. So they settled in. Check.
Calm that crowd down.
Solid run game. You hit your explosives. Tank Dell runs right by, I think it was Darius Williams. And more than anything, I'm just impressed with Stroud. I mean, he's a passer. He has touch. He really does. I watch quarterbacks. Zach Wilson's been in the league 5 years, I feel like. And he doesn't know how not to throw a fucking fastball.
Yeah.
This kid right off the bat, it's just he has touch on the ball. Watch his eyes. He's so calm.
It's the Madden generation, dude. I'm kind of tongue-in-cheek when I say this, but I played a lot of Madden recently, and my understanding of coverages and layering the football and having touch on passes, because I was a guy that was bullet pass every time when I first started playing Madden.
You were just hitting X super hard.
And I feel like that's Zach Wilson. Panic. Oh, that guy's open. Throw it now.
Yeah.
Stroud's like, okay, that guy's even with the backer. I'm going to throw it now with some touch, and now he's leaving.
Yep.
If he's even, he's leaving. That's how CJ Stroud sees the game.
And I just thought overall he looked like an absolute grown-up out there. And I'm so happy for this family, the Texans family. We've made some contacts with Texans. We had D'Amico and we had Nick on, and we love Everett, who's there, our guy.
Everett Gearlings.
Yeah. So shout out to those guys. But they're a good team full of good people. I don't mean they're a good team this year like they're going, but everything they've done. You talk about a family. Okay, this kid's a good seed, this CJ Stroud kid, but he's got good parents. They go out, they try to shore up the offensive line. It doesn't work. You get sacked 11 times. They have answers week 3. They got the run game going. They protect him. He's well coached. It's just the perfect family nucleus, Kyle. And Slowick mixes in a good bit of gap scheme. Talked about that with the Shanahan tree, more gap scheme like you're seeing in Miami. And they had answers versus the blitz. And Jacksonville kind of played off, and they made him pay.
And we're talking about, preseason. We're talking about Trevor Lawrence MVP conversation. We're talking about the Jaguars winning the division, going away. But you look at this, and it says, the Texans won their 5th in a row in Jacksonville. They've now won 16 of the past 19.
There's some weird matchup
with
things
with everything that's made about the Patriots-Jets matchup. How soon are we going to see with CJ Stroud continuing to be the guy in Houston? Improvement from this team overall. This could end up being a Patriots-Jets lopsided.
You think we're going to see 15?
I think we could just continue to see this trend. I mean,
I don't know.
CJ Stroud, prove me wrong. Show me that I'm wrong.
Well, here's where I would say, hey, the next time it's different. If you're Jacksonville, you look at all those third downs and you say, hey, they killed all our drives. I mean, and the special team stuff, you're not going to do that. They gave up a return to a fullback.
Yeah. Yep.
Not good.
By the way, it wasn't just Dan Connolly, there's open space.
Yeah.
There was open space at the beginning.
Yeah.
But he had some torpedoes coming at his legs going down the right sideline. The athleticism, that one's for the culture, Nate.
That was for the culture.
255-pound fullback, white guy making his way down the field.
Look at that paint job
Stumbling, mumbling.
That guy he's not supposed to be out there.
Yeah, he looked like a Cadillac going down the field.
So that's not going to happen every week. It's not going to happen every week. But
CJ Stroud will happen every week, and he'll continue to get better.
I think he's going to get better and better. And
Trevor Lawrence is...
Again, you look at these quarterbacks. We talked about it pre-draft. I said I would have gone Richardson, then Stroud, then Young. And I think all of them are going to be fine in their own ways. I think Young looks fine. It's just
all better than Justin Fields right now.
Yeah. but Richardson gives you the upside. Stroud gives you the veteran kind of poise.
There's not a throw he can't make.
Yeah.
And he doesn't see himself making confidently.
Yep. Okay, so